did against Seldon. And he did that time as Seldon was pulling out. Something I'm sure Carmen Graziano will remind Seldon about.
Again, solid body work being done by Seldon against a not so solid body. Bay has that mongoose kind of style, covers up reasonably well, but Seldon has found a home for a number of shots.
David Bay's style, vulnerable to the left hook because he puts that glove out in front of his face, and Seldon taking advantage of it.
This is the third round. Fight that has belonged to Bruce Seldon so far.
You can see Seldon, his defense. Now that's the defense you saw. There he put his hands up. If he'll cross over with that right hand, there it is. And he got hit with the left. That's the defense that Kenny Norton, Jesse Burnett, among others, use. And if a guy comes to you and throws a terrific left hook and you're not adept at slipping it, you're going to have problems. But it's very good at stopping the right hand, obviously.
Bay has thrown a combination for one of the few times. Bay, as you mentioned, does have a very good left hand. Seldon is going to have to be suspect of it.
Tyson was supposed to be in the audience. I don't know if he's here. We talked about him. Very good book about him, Blood Season by Phil Berger's now on paperback. And I tell you, to me, that's a book that really helps describe what Mike Tyson is all about and what the heavyweight picture is all about.
Again, a tough body shot. These punches are not slapping punches. Seldon continues to try to work the body, not as up-tempo in this round as he has been.
When he faced Ozzy Ocasio, who also is here, by the way, I saw him out in the lobby, he had to go to decision with him, as did Ray Mercer and other young heavyweights. Ozzy trotted out to give them some work. And it's tough when you get in with these veterans who know all the tricks. It's hard to knock them out.
Right now, this is more dance than fight.
Well, Seldon is leaning on the inside with Bay, which is what Bay wants in a way, but neither man really making much out of it. There's the hook. There's the hook. On the inside, David Bay can crank up that left hook.
Slow-paced third round. The numbers will drop off perceptibly in this round.
Good right by Seldon, but look how he dropped his hands there. That was a dangerous move.
End of the third round. We're going to go into the corner of Bruce Seldon. Listen to the voice of Carmen Graziano, who is one of those guys that's been around this game for a while.
Bruce, you got to do one of the two styles. You can't do what you're doing. You're not doing anything. You're either boxing him or you're going to bob a weave. You got to do it, Bruce. Come on. Let's come on. Let's go with the jab for one. Let's go to the other style. You can't do what you're doing. Lay in with him. He's hitting your punches, Bruce. Punches you don't have to get hit with.
Suck in deep.
Come on, believe in yourself. Play with this back. Now, you're going to do what I said? You're going to box him one, then you're going to go to the other style. As you go to the other style, just keep driving him back. He can't punch back enough at all. In fact, he can't keep his punch. Shoulder.
Well, here is Seldon on the inside. This is what Carmen Graziano is talking about. Tremendous advice from Carmen. Seldon is caught in between styles. He's just laying in there. He's not jabbing and boxing as he was before, or not just taking it to Bay. He's just kind of laying in there with him.
And you saw Bay get a piece of Bruce Seldon. Seldon caught both of those punches, sort of deflected him with the gloves, but still, it gives you an idea that Bay can still crank one up on occasion, and Seldon is going to have respect for it. He doesn't want to be in the range of Bay where he was in the last round.
And so listening to Graziano, he says, all right, I'm going to box a little bit, show him the jab, and then see, look for a power punch. Speaking of jabs, as we were, see Randy Seldon landing more. Not a great percentage, but still landing a lot more.
Well, again, you could see David Bay pick a lot of those jabs with his glove. There's an example right there. And there. And the body shots landed, but none of the jabs did.
Very good right hands downstairs, though, by Seldon. That's what I would do personally if I was Seldon. I would really concentrate on the body in a big way right now. David Bay has a history of tiring in later rounds of bouts, and there's no reason why it wouldn't happen again. He's 33 years of age now, older than before. I guess he would have to be older than before with all age, don't we? And, you know, he would be susceptible to the body attack.
Goes back to the way it was in the last round, and Seldon, who came out boxing, now continues to lay on Bay. Now he gets away from it. Bruce Seldon may be just a little bit tired.
Oh, and there's the hook. See, he's right there. When he can, sound like Howard Cosell, right there. No, he's standing there where he can get hit with those shots, and keeping his hands down. And if he's going to be there, yeah, this is what he should do if he's inside. Go after Bay.
And now the jab starts to get there, and behind it comes a right hand. And the uppercut getting there as well.
From Bay's standpoint, of course, he's really not being busy enough when he's on the inside, but it's certainly a good survival mode for him. And occasionally, yes, there's a punch you could. Seldon standing straight up with his hands down. Now, he can get away with that against David Bay, but there are other people who will take advantage of that, like a Riddick Bowe, who we talked about in ringside.
Yeah, Riddick Bowe and Razor Ruddock, a couple guys who are slipping quietly through the rankings. And now Bay jumps on Seldon. What Bruce Seldon is in danger of doing here is giving David Bay some confidence.
That's precisely it. And Bay knowing now he can land some shots on the inside. He's doing it. Seldon just laying in there.
That jab slipped through, but it's few and far between as we head for the end of round number 4. And David Bay not out of this fight yet.
Seldon as a left-hander against David Bay, landing the jabs and the uppercut. And he's effective as a lefty.
Again, a lot of those are being caught on the gloves. The right hand slipped through.
And Bay with a good left hook, and Seldon kind of aping like, nah, I didn't get hurt. But Bay getting, as you said, a little confident here, weathering those storms, not everything landing by Seldon, and the ones that are landing apparently not hurting that badly. So David Bay saying, well, it's my turn, I'll punch a little.
And again, Seldon content to lay on Bay. And the jab now a pawing jab. Seldon looked like he's just trying to load up here.
Well, he wants to land the good straight right hand from the right-handed stance, or now he'll turn left and look for the straight left, but I also think he's having a little bit of a hard time getting that jab in as well as he'd like right now. Bay cutting the ring off, but not doing anything with it. Pawing left hook. And you know what? We're rapidly getting into the I could be in a no-win situation for Bruce Seldon, because he's winning this bout to be sure, but if David Bay makes him, oh, good right by Bay. If he makes Seldon go the distance in what might not be a thrilling fight, it's not going to do much for Seldon's reputation. Of course, Seldon, you know, has a date on January 11th with Jose Ribalta in that heavyweight package that Bob Arum put together with Ray Mercer against Damiani and Tommy Morrison against James Quick-Tillis, where you get to look at these young heavyweights. So he needs to win for sure, and he probably would like to win impressively. Seldon's got his hands down at his waist, Barry. I mean, he's just walking.